All public officials are required to report certain information about their personal and campaign finances to the state, but we found 3/4 of Superior Court judges have been fined for violating these campaign disclosure laws. And it wasn't until we started asking questions that the Ethics Commission realized the extent of the problem.
I'm sure a judge will be the first to tell you that ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Metro Atlanta judges hand out fines and judgments every day in court, but we found they have a terrible record complying with laws that govern their own conduct and the deadlines to disclose their finances.
Filer has a date, they have to file by that date. If they miss it, they owe the fee.
The Georgia News Lab, a group of student journalists training to be investigative reporters, found out of 50 Superior Court judges in 4 counties, 37 of them failed to file at least one financial disclosure over the last 5 years.
Instead of a judge having sort of one of these issues being the exception, it was more so the rule. That just told us that definitely there's something bigger than it being like a mistake here or there.
The initial fine for filing late is $125, less than many speeding tickets. Still, many of the judges told us they didn't know they had to file or pay fees. Of course, in their own courtroom, excuses like that don't matter.
I'm just dumbfounded. I think when the attention is brought to them, they ought to be paying as soon as possible, because that's part of our responsibilities as judges.
Judge Clarence Seeliger has served on the DeKalb County bench for 35 years. He is one of several judges who have settled their debts since we started our investigation.
I was in the wrong. Obviously, I should have been more astute about watching these things.
Turns out, the State Ethics Commission wasn't watching closely either and doesn't generate automatic late notices.
If our computer system could do that and doesn't do that, then I think it's a serious problem.
Which means the state could be missing out on even more money than just what the judges owe.
Plainly millions of dollars, many millions.
The judges have already paid more than $2,500 in fines since the students started asking questions. They say exposing the breakdown was bittersweet.
You don't want to hear that the agency that's supposed to be in charge of keeping these officials accountable, that they don't know that they have issues in their own system.
It surprises me, and I can tell you that we will look into this.
Of the 6 judges who still owe fines, 3 sit on the bench here in Fulton County. To see who owed what and what they had to say about it, visit WSBTV.com. Reporting in Fulton County, Leighton Rowell, Channel 2 Action News.